So, willkommen zurück zum Livestream mit der baldigen Landung in Skiathos. Cruising war jetzt relativ, relativ, wie soll ich sagen, ereignislos. Entschuldigung, ich rede schon wieder Deutsch, dabei waren wir ja bei Englisch. So, welcome back to the Livestream from Vienna to Skiathos. We're just about to begin our descent now. I will switch on the fasten seatbelt sign now and dial in the new altitude, which we should have at TSL, and I will dial in a descent rate of 1,500 feet per minute. I'm having no indication when I will reach this altitude. Normally you have a indication here, so which is a bit uncomfortable, but cannot change that. So what did I do in the small break? I contacted Black Box Simulation Support about this problem, that I have no performance page at all, so I hope they will get back to me. They already have the request in they're already processing the request, so I hope they will get back to me as soon as possible. And I hope I can report to you what turned, how they are going to solve this problem, or maybe I did something wrong, I don't know. Okay, so as you can see, I now have to do all the things that usually the autopilot does manually, but what I can fill out is the approach page. I just received the MET report from Skiathos, and that will be a QNH of 1013, a temperature of 14 degrees, a wind of 030 degrees and 7 knots, a transition altitude of 7,000, and as you can see, we're going to do a decision height of 150 and a full flap landing, so this should work out fine. I hope. Alright, so we're already in our descent, and the descent is much too fast, so I'm reducing vertical speed here. Okay. No, it's not Airbus X Extended, it's the Black Box Airbus. So the next level we are going to have to meet is flight level 170 at LOWW, as you can see here. So our next waypoint. So I'm already starting the descent to 170 Here you can already see the approach for Skiathos. So there's not much time left here. I'm just checking if there are any controllers online. No, there aren't. And I'm checking if there is any traffic at Skiathos at the moment. As we were talking about VATSIM earlier in the first stream, I just have to advise you that of course you can, if you want to practice, or if you're planning to go on VATSIM or any of the other networks, which is probably IVAO for the most part, then it's best if you just fire up your FSX or your flight simulator, just go in the default airplane like a Cessna or something like that, and just place yourself on the apron or at a gate, not on the runway, please, not on the runway, because that's considered bad behavior. Just place yourself there and just switch on the appropriate frequency and just observe or listen to the traffic, and try to practice a little bit before you make your first flight, because what you'll need is at least some practice in case you're doing it with voice, with a headset and voice, and that takes some practice. And just have a piece of paper and a pen ready at your flying desk, and be prepared to write down the instruction the ADC gives you, because when you read back the instructions, maybe you don't remember, maybe you forget something, and that's a good practice. So just go for it. I mean, it's big fun flying online when you have a bit of practice, and when you tell the air traffic controllers that you're a newbie and that you're new to this stuff, just tell them, and they will help you. The problem is a lot of people are coming online and they know nothing about VATSIM or IVAO, and they just block the other traffic, and it's understandable. A lot of people get annoyed very fast. So just come online, tell the controller that you want to practice. Maybe he will tell you an airfield where a controller will take care of you and will practice with you, and they are very understanding as long as you tell them that you're new to all that stuff. Okay? So yeah, I would strongly advise you to do it. You can also do VFR flights, of course, but you have to admit that most of the time the controllers will pick places like big airports where they have a lot of traffic, because unfortunately there are not so many people online as in the real world, of course. And that's why they pick big airports. But you can do VFR flights there as well, just like in real life. So we're going to do another live weather update here. TSL is now okay. The next waypoint is 17,000 feet, which is good. We will make that, of course. We're already reaching that, and we are continuing our descent to 10,000 feet. Which we should reach at Agiza. And that's where we'll do our slowdown. And I am going to, let me check something first. Wait a minute. Okay, so let me check this. Our approach speed will be 130 knots. And our landing speed will be 126 knots. We're having a full flap landing. Decision height is 150. Okay. Ah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to set the VOR frequency, which is 113.4. Let me check this here. Just a pedestal. Okay, the scope loss VOR is 113.4. There we have it. And we're going on the outbound radial of, let me check, the outbound radial will be radial 205, so we'll dial in a course of 205. And as you can see, we now have the reading here. And we're still 60 miles away. Okay, at Vamos we will have to have a 5,000 feet or flight level 050. Okay, we're now at 11,000 feet almost. That's when I'll switch on the lights. All right. And we'll slow down now to 240 knots. We're 52 miles